Alright, so in this one, I want to go over who is the worst LF in the game at the moment. Now, I guess you could call this the worst LF of 2021, since 2021 is wrapping up in about a few weeks here. So if you want to take it as that, but that's obviously referring to the whole year, while I'm referring to right now, the Goku Vegeta releasing, Sword Hope Trunks, LF Super Vegito Zenkai, all that. Now, it's funny because I just saw this take where this guy says Cell is the worst LF in the game, obviously on screen here, and I assume it's bait. I obviously responded saying that's a bait take, a failed one, because that is very severe bait, considering all the LFs in the game. And I'm not talking specifically, only 2021 releases, right? No, I'm talking overall. Like, everyone is talking overall LFs, right? And just to mention, I put up this poll here, asking you guys who is worst LF from this list. LF Broly, Gogeta Blue, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Rose, or Cartoon Words Zamasu. I didn't put UI Goku on this list because I thought it'd be too obvious for people to pick him, so I put Cartoon Words Zamasu, right? I don't know what crack people are smoking, but to say Super Saiyan 4 Goku is worse than LF Broly? I just want to see some responses to why, right? If I sort by top comment, because that's what people are gonna, agree with more. And then who was second? Let me see. Second was Broly, okay. Almost Rose! Rose is probably the second best on this list. What the fuck? Okay. So we're baiting today, I see. Got it. Alright, so to go over it, Gogeta Blue should be respected in this meta. The amount of cover change units running around is menacing. Sure, cover change units are everywhere, but Gogeta Blue gets one-shotted by Goku Vegeta. And I'm going to say that argument 20 times over because, well, Goku Vegeta can one-shot about 80 to 70% of the game just easily with the swap in and out. Blue card, boom, boom, boom. It's very easy to do. That's a valid argument because of how often it happens and how consistently it's going to happen to you. Still confused why Super Saiyan 4 Goku is so low. I'll go into the game and discuss why you should be higher, by the way, because I don't think people are understanding why you should be higher, which, again, I will explain to you guys. People are underrated Broly. I think he's a monster. I'm not good at this game, but when Broly gets going, it's very hard to stop him. Yeah, Broly's good on Super Saiyans when your opponent's making mistakes. That's when Broly's good. Super Saiyan 4 Goku is going to be good during a last man stand type of situation, during a covering in situation, now at least, during his ultimate. That's 3 situations. Broly is when, okay, you're on Super Saiyans. Okay, they switched. You need stipulations for that to happen, right? Goku needs, okay, let me cover in, take some hits. Let me pop my main ability, do that. Let me IT out. He has a lot more utility than Broly could ever have. And that's why I think Super Saiyan 4 Goku shits on Broly. Pretty unique, Super Saiyan 4 Goku is probably the worst LF in the game. Justification being ran over any yellow on GT or Saiyans. I mean, he still doesn't. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Super Saiyan 4 Goku is like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta level. I'm saying that Super Saiyan 4 Goku shits on LF Broly post-Platinum, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, Maju's still better. I could even argue Nova, like, let's say a 6-star Super Saiyan 4 Goku, which is going to be normal stars for most people, to a 14-star Nova because he's on this, 300, not 300, 3x rates Z-Power banners. Probably have him high stars at this point, Nova. Again, on anniversary bans as well, with Gogeta 4, everyone summoned on that banner. You probably have Nova higher stars than Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I could even argue Nova's probably better. But post-plat... Alright, oh god. Oh god! Oh, dude! Jesus Christ! Alright. I did not think it'd be a novel. I would say he's at least usable, as he does have the saves, and his damage is better now. Though still kind of debatable, as GC loves the support. Oob gives Maju. We do not have an Oob in game. Everyone says Oob. We only have a Maju in game. Fun fact. I hate when people call him Oob, because that is literally not even half of Oob. Because Maju is Fat Boo and Oob. Oob is just Oob, right? Different units, different characters, different people, different personalities, honestly. Gives Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Saiyans loves the support. Number 1 Vegeta. Gives Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I don't even know what he's saying. Okay, he's talking about every single unit here. Okay, yeah. Broly, he has been entirely outclassed by LF Kid Buu. Well, I mean, on PO, you just have the leader slot. You can use whoever the fuck you want. On top of LF Kid Boo's not even outclassing him. I mean, again, you just have other units. You could just use, like, Goku on a leader slot PO and then, okay, like, Broly needs Super Saiyans. You cannot think of him on any team besides Super Saiyans unless your Broly is 14 stars and, you know how to work around the opponent's bullshit, but you can't work around Goku Vegeta bullshit. You can't work around a million cover change unit bullshits. Like, you can't do that. It's just not feasible to always know how to play against a specific unit and specific player using that specific unit. It's just not... It's not a thing that's going to happen. Like, you have to learn as you play, and if you don't do that, then you're just going to lose. And if you do just get lucky, then congrats. You might not get lucky in next match, and then your Broly looks like dog shit, right? And then blah, 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 blah. Alright, I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'm sorry, I cannot read a whole essay right now. I promise LF Broly is not the worst. Some people here must not have ranked up. He is an absolute monster. Don't make a decision off a 2-star LF. Well, I'm considering my own stars. And again, to look back at this, if I'm looking at my stars, LF Broly, he is about 10 stars. Gogeta Blue is about 10 stars. Super Saiyan Goku, 7 stars. Rosé, 6 stars. Cartoon Red Zamasu, 6 stars. In my order of best to worst, not worst to best, but best to worst, would be Corrupted Red Zamasu, Rosé, Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Literally the opposite of how it actually is here, actually. Corrupted Red Zamasu, Rosé, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Gogeta Blue, then Broly. That's how I'd put my order of best to worst, worst to best. I mean, it seems to be in order to me. I don't think you could change anything. I'm glad Custom Red Monster has so little votes. Again, I put him there just because of, if I put UI Goku, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, LF Cell, I doubt people would have had, like, such a hard time thing. I mean, maybe LF Cell people would have, like, gave him more votes than Custom Red Zamasu, but I don't think he's that bad. Again, that tweet earlier was very bait. Any high-ranked player with decent experience chooses Broly. Broly without Bardock is nothing to be afraid of. Thank you! Appreciate you. Yes, exactly. Kind of crazy that people still think Super Saiyan 4 Goku is bad, man. Is a nuke late game, might have one of the hardest hitting. He does have one of the hardest hitting ults in the game. I'm going to look at a few more things there, then we're going to look at Super Saiyan 4 Goku, because again, he's been disrespected so much. I mean, by this list of the votes, I really don't know why. I'm assuming people just didn't farm up his plat, and even... I could argue pre-plat, he's probably better than LF Broly. Like, less restricted, and just... overall, more, I mean, just more things he can do, right? Like, that's really it. How are people choosing Carlton Red Zamasu? He's able to 1v3 teams. Yeah. Yeah. Gogeta Blue. Rose is able to nullify endurance. That's very important for current meta. Broly is beast with Bardock buffs. Yeah, but then you're... If you have to restrict a unit to one specific team, does that really make them a great unit? Like, I don't restrict my Super Vegito to Fusion Warriors. No, I put them on purple. I put them on Saiyans. I put them on fucking anything. Like, he could be a leader slot Super Vegito, right? I'm not restricting him, but yet people called him mid on release. Now people are sucking his cock, calling him top 5. Me included. Sucking this man's fucking huge Zenkai and calling Super Vegito top 5. So if you have a unit that's like, oh, I can only be here, like, they're not that great because of that circumstance, right? That doesn't make a unit good. After Super Vegito, Senkai, Super Saiyans are a good team. Well, I would argue blue, purple, purple, maybe blue, purple, yellow is a better Super Saiyan team with Future Gohan, Revival Gohan, and Bardock, or maybe, Bardock, Super Vegito, and then Revival Gohan to have some durability with the Revival mechanic, but I mean, Super Vegito is on that. I don't think Broly's on that setup, though, because you're just too fragile. Broly, even high stars for myself, just too fragile. Crossing Red Zamasu is better for everyone here by far. Super Saiyan Goku got his broken plat. It's not broken. It's good. It's on par with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's. It's just that Super Saiyan 4 Goku was a worse unit than Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. It's just that simple. Like, his base kit is just worse. He needed a Zenkai, or his plat needed him to go, like, neutral or something. Like, Super Saiyan 4 Goku needed more, right? His plat is not broken. It's equal to, but the unit itself is not as good as Gogeta was, right? He's very good now. Gogeta Blue and Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I know Gogeta fanboys will attack me, but it is what it is. Yeah, Gogeta Blue, I can argue it. For sure, if you're thinking of Broly only on Super Saiyans, then Gogeta Blue probably is the worst. But again, to restrict a unit to one team is something that makes them worse than makes them better, in my opinion. That's just how I see it. Rose is definitely the worst. What? LF Broly's broken at red. What the hell? People like this? What? Merge Monster shouldn't even be on option. Yeah, good. I agree with that. And Gogeta Blue is crazy. I want to see these replies. Rose is replaced. Bro, what? Rose is one of the most, like, relevant units in the game now because you have so much endurance running around. What? What? Huh? Gogeta Blue did not get replaced by Evolution Blue. What? Oh my. Who voted on this? What? What? Dude, the Rose slander really gets me here. That's not enough to make him seriously viable in meta because how bad his damage is bad? His kit is mid. Bro, what? He makes you bleed. He can destroy Dragon Balls. He can go neutral. His blue does go neutral and does AoE damage. His green extends bleed and gives you a blue. What the fuck? Okay, bro. The slander, man. I'll go through like one more of these because some of these are just funny. Okay. Yeah, that is... Oh, this is the one. Okay. Corrupted Merge Monster is the worst one. Okay. He's being serious. I'm using CNC every day. He's extremely mediocre. My Yellow Future Gohan took a combo from him into an ult and lived. His endurance wasn't even triggered. CMZ was 7 and Gohan was 3. That is the most cap state. My Yellow Future Gohan took a combo from him into an ult and lived. His endurance wasn't even triggered. CMZ was 7 and Gohan was 3. That is the most cap statement I have ever seen in my life. Bullshit beyond belief. That is not even possible. What? He took a combo from him. So 4 cards. And an ult. 5 cards. And he lived at 3-star Future Gohan. Even type neutral Future Gohan does not live that. Even with his cut build up, Future Gohan does not live. What the fuck are you saying? That is the most bullshit thing I ever needed to hear in my life. Okay, well, let's just to go in game here. Clearly, my opinion of the worst LF is probably between Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta and UI Goku. People are saying Vegeta's better. Obviously, the 2 year ago Black Friday Vegeta, this one down here, is better because of Z ability, with it being Vegeta Family, or Vegeta Clan rather, and God Key, which, Vegeta Clan actually is a pretty good tag. It's probably top 3 tags in the game right now with, Future Gohan leader slot, Sword of Hope Trunks, and then Goku Vegeta. But I would say UI Goku has more he can do, more or less his unique gauge. I don't think his Z ability is even bad, right? Yeah. I mean, Saiyans is a more versatile tag, and he's doing triple tags, yeah. UI Goku's probably better. I would say Vegeta's very good for how his age is, honestly, but the slander on Super Saiyan 4 Goku, that's really what I want to talk about. I don't get it. Like, if I can just show you guys, like, how is this man getting slandered still when he has these 3 equips that you run him? Like, these are his peak equips, right? Like, these 3 right here, you want to run him. Maybe you want to run this because he has staying powers, last minute standing, get his Vanish back more, get his ultimate damage up, but you can run either one of these and you'll be fine, right? This plat, again, it doesn't save him, but to say LF Broly's better when he's reliant on one specific situation, on one specific team to do peak it's ludicrous to me, because look at this, like, again, this plat doesn't save him, but to get 24% to raw damage that's going to multiply into your stats, where you could be double Zenkai buff, so it's going to multiply even higher, is insane. To get raw damage inflicted, 20%. Compare these two. Look, that's 25%, 35% peak for raw damage inflicted. This guy, oh, I meant to go to his equipment. This guy is getting pure 24 and then a raw 20. Dude, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Like, I don't see the slander. I just think Super Saiyan 4 Goku is equal to Majin Vegeta, right? Maybe post-plat, Super Saiyan 4 Goku is better. I mean, actually, I think he is better. But, like, his kit is equal to Majin Vegeta, right? You look here, he's building up the cut for reduced ANC by 20% for 5 timer counts to up to 60%. Then you look at Majin Vegeta, who is doing the similar aspect of it here. If I could pull him up very quickly, Majin Vegeta is also building up Cut, right? The thing is with Majin Vegeta's, it doesn't peak out. Goku's peaks out at 60%, but the thing is Majin Vegeta, you're not going to take fucking 6 cards, and by the time you do, it's going to start falling off. But Majin Vegeta is getting quicker damage inflicted that lasts longer than Super Saiyan 4 Goku. That's the only difference, right? On top of, I mean, yeah. Transforming units are just better stat-wise, and it's going to help him. Obviously, you look at 269, 253 there on his attacks. Then, yes, Super Saiyan 4 Goku is only 7 stars, but even peaked out, he probably doesn't even have the same, he doesn't even have the same stats as Majin Vegeta. I think Super Saiyan 4 Goku is way too slandered. If I were to compare him to other LFs, like, on that list, again, I gave my order, but I would say he's better than Broly. Like, I have this high-star Broly, I can only run this man on Super Saiyans. There is not a circumstance in my life I feel a desire to run this guy on any other team because Goku is better. Literally, I could go to any team that he's on, and I can name the better unit just off the top of my head. Okay, Saiyans, name it Goku. GT Super Saiyan 3 Kid Goku. Revival Goku. Honestly, those 3, better. Easily, hands down. I'm sure there's better units than them, but better, hands down. Super Saiyans. Bardock is better. Name it Goku is better. Do I even need a second blue option? No. Powerful opponent. I could use Goku. If I could just look at the powerful opponent tag here and just think of only powerful opponent units, because they are actually slipping my mind real quickly, I could find easily just a few units. If I could find the damn tag, thank you. Let's see. What blue? What blue? Oh shit, we're kind of lacking on blues. I mean, EX Jiren's pretty nice, but he's not supporting the tag with his uniques. Kid Buu, that guy said that. I do think, who is the other blue here that's actually decent? EX Frieza is actually pretty good. I would say EX Frieza is actually better for the meta, because you're always facing off against a Saiyan, while Broly, yes, does more to Saiyans. EX Frieza does even more to Saiyans, and you can run a blast-based PO with, like, EX Frieza, Full Power Frieza, and whoever else. I mean, Kid Buu, Merz Masu, LF Zenkai Frieza, given that's just LV at that point. But you could run that setup, right? A ton of units outshine the absolute dog piss out of LF Broly. I do think he's hands down the worst LF on that list, but the worst LF in the game is pretty easily this guy right here. Like, okay, he can lock in. Okay, look at this motherfucker's stats. Look, and he's not the highest stars, but look, dude, you can't. This 2-year-old unit should not be up for debate with the unit that came out 3 months ago, 4 months ago, Cell. Not even, I think it's 2 months ago. And then UI Goku, who came out a year ago. That shouldn't be a debate. I don't know what crack are people smoking. I don't know the crack people are smoking to say Super Saiyan 4 Goku is worse than LF Broly. I don't see it. I think Super Saiyan 4 Goku is mighty fine where he is. Given, yes, he is replaced. That's fine. That's great. That just means Majub was built amazingly. Designing a good All-Star Units kit is god tier. That GT banner with Super Saiyan 3 GT Kid Goku and Majub, god tier fucking value, right? Super Saiyan 4 Goku was the pre-anniversary bait to 3rd anniversary. I expected him to either be complete dog ass or to be broken. There was no in between. Right now, they fixed him, for now, to be at least runnable. He is not worse than LF Broly because he's less restrictive. He has more utility for the team with the IT, with the last man standing type of situation, given there is better last man standings on his team. Broly, I've said this so many times in my life, while just telling you guys this. Broly is reliant on your opponent making a mistake. Broly is reliant on randomness happening on top of your opponent making a mistake. Because, you look at Broly's kit, the only way he really gets going is if you do cards. Yes, that's pretty simple, but when the enemy switches, you get all this. What if my opponent doesn't switch when I'm doing Broly's combo? I'm missing a full unique. That is not a good kit. That's shit. That's pretty shit, honestly. Because if my opponent has half a brain cell, they'll be like, okay, I'll switch after the combo ends. And then I'll catch this dumbass because he has no cards here. Then I'll make him vanish. Then he's going to swap out because he's not going to risk Broly dying that quickly. Then all these buffs are null because I used my one brain cell. I switched after the combo was over. I did a blast. I baited out his vanish. I tapped him out. And then boom, he swapped out. Hey, look, that second unique was useless. He made me switch. Okay, good job, Broly. Made him switch. But then you switched out on top of it. What the fuck did you actually accomplish? Nothing. Broly is super reliant on everything around him to go perfectly for him to be peak. Now, when he is peak, he's great. But the getting that situation is not so great because it's not often happening. It's just not. You can't get this a lot unless your opponent doesn't know the kit, doesn't know how to play around you. And at this point, people probably know Alex Broly's kit. He's been out for a year. People know, okay, just don't switch against this dumbass. Or if I do, like, make sure I get the cover change correctly. Like, that's it. And look at his stats. I mean, this is a high-star Broly. This motherfucker ain't even a hit. He ain't taking jack shit. I'm not going to switch 27 times to heal him. He ain't taking jack shit. Like, I don't know. I think Broly is by far worse than Super Saiyan 4 Goku. But what do you guys think? Who is the worst LF currently in 2021? From that list, who do you guys think is the worst one? If you didn't vote on it, go vote on that list. I'm sure it'll change after this video. But what do you guys think? Who is the worst LF in 2021? And I'll see you guys in the next one.